Hello and welcome to again number 10.3 day one. We're going to talk about geometric sequences and series. Okay, so remember that geometric is always defined by multiplying. Come on, marker. Multiply. There we go. Even in the case where it's getting smaller. So I'm multiplying to the right. So I often can find my common ratio by dividing by going to the left. So looking here, I can see that I'm getting smaller, but I have to treat it as multiplying by 1/3. There is no sequence or series that's dividing. So we frame in terms of multiplication. Just like in arithmetic, when we framed getting smaller as adding a negative, same idea. So I would say, yes, this is geometric. Here, I multiply by 3, multiply by 4, multiply by 5, multiply by 6. Now, you could say I am multiplying, but I'm not multiplying by the same thing every single time. So I would say no, that is not geometric. And here, I'm consistently multiplying by -2. So I would say yes, that is geometric. Goodness, my pen is not really working very much today. Okay. Well, how do we frame these? Well, by the formula of a sub n equals a sub 1, where a sub 1, if you remember, is our first term, and r is our ratio, aka whatever we are multiplying by. So here, I'm given 3, 15, 75, 375. I see that I'm multiplying by 5 every single time. So 5 has to be my r, and 3 is my a sub 1. So we get a sub n equals 3 times 5 to the n minus 1. Now, the nice thing about geometric is you can't simplify this. You have to leave this as it is. Do not multiply these together because the r, or whatever number this is, has this exponent, especially with that variable. So it says write a rule, that'd be part 1, which we did. Now part 2 says find a sub 9. So I'm just going to plug in 9 for n right in here. So I'm going to get 3 times 5 to the 9 minus 1. We get 117, 1875. So 1,171,875. Next. Write a rule for the nth term of the sequence. So again, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that it's multiplying by 3, and 4 is going to be my a sub 1. This is my r. So we're going to get a sub n equals 4 times 3 to the n minus 1. Okay. Next, write a rule for the nth term of the sequence. So I get a sub 6 equals -96, and r equals -2. Well, again, if I'm using the structure of the equation, something like this, where a sub 1 is my first term. I don't really have my first term yet. Thankfully, I have my r, so I can at least plug that in. And I also have this piece of information, a sub 6 equals -96. Well, I can put -96 in for a sub n in the context that 6 is my n because -96 is actually my sixth term. So I can write this as -96 equals a sub 1 -2 to the 6 minus 1. Now, the nice thing is I can type -2 to the 6 minus 1 right into my calculator. we get negative 32. So we get negative 96 equals a sub 1 times negative 32. So now I can just solve for a sub 1 to get it by itself. So I can just divide both sides by negative 32. So we get a sub 1 equals 3. Thankfully now I have enough information to write me an equation. Um, Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.